Right. Hey, welcome everyone to this gameplay of all the starter decks that we have gathered. Today we will all be introducing ourselves, and we told each other to start with the first person, which is randomly me. So my name is Daniel. I have a channel called Slow Unpacking, and this is my commander, Leinore Autumn Sovereign. What my plan is to have a lot of small human creatures on the board and make them stronger with Lenore's parties, and then make sure that the people there gain a lot of knowledge apparently because they partied so hard. So that will be my plan for today. On to country.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. My name's Country Fried. Got a channel on YouTube. Basically just do standard Bible jank stuff. But today we're running Chishiro, the Shattered Blade. Does a lot of +1/+1 counters. Just wants to modify creatures and get in damage as quickly as possible.
Hey everyone, I'm Tap for Mana. I have a YouTube channel that you can go and subscribe if you want to. Today I'm going to be playing with the precon Arm for Battle from Commander Legends. The commander is Wyleth, Soul of Steel, and it's basically a Voltron strategy where I'm going to equip a bunch of equipments and auras to my commander, hopefully get in for a lot of damage, and get a lot of value out of it as well. So on to Maechael.
All right. With that, I'm Maechael1916. I'm currently here on behalf of Children of Alara, who I am the social media manager for. I am mostly present on Twitter, managing both accounts. They have a YouTube channel, I have a Twitch as well, and I also have a Twitch that I sometimes stream on, and I have been streaming on their Twitch as well as of late to get them to affiliate. And I'm
Awesome.
playing... Oh, sorry.
No,
I'm
just awesome.
playing Zaffai, who is a spell slinger. Basically wants to cast as many spells as possible and get the rewards from his abilities.
Nice. So one thing we all forgot to say is that we are playing starter decks today, but we also have Tap for Mana here, who has played a lot of standard on his YouTube channel as well, but not a lot of Commander. So maybe there will be some interesting discussions about that today. So we might learn a bit about what it's like for a good Magic the Gathering player to start playing Commander as well.
Exactly, I forgot to mention this is actually my first ever Commander game. This is one of the reasons why we're with precons, to have like an even playing field for everyone. So I hope everyone enjoys watching me while I learn, and the rest of the people here teach me how to do this, basically.
Yeah, did you mean Wyleth you learn?
Sorry?
Did you mean Wyleth you learn?
Wyleth?
It's a pun on while you are.
Oh, sorry.
Because your commander is Wyleth. Okay, let's start this game.
Gotcha, sorry, my bad.
My bad. My bad joke.
Yeah, I will say, while we were talking about having precons, technically these are all stock lists with the exception of Country Fried, which had a defect in the product itself. So there were 2 lands that can't be duplicated because this is a singleton format.
Mm-hmm.
Be swapped out for a basic land.
Yep.
Okay.
I swapped it out for a basic mountain. So yeah, it came with 2 Moss Fire Valleys. I had to take one out, and I put in a basic mountain. So if you see a basic mountain with a different commander tag or set tag on it, that's why that's there.
All right, that's a good explanation as well. So for my first turn, I will play a fortified village, which I will just have it enter tap, and then I say go.
All right. Mountain, go.
Okay, so I'm gonna draw. I'll play an Evolving Wilds. I'll sack it, and I'm gonna look for a mountain, and I'll pass turn.
Right. I will draw. I will play an island, tap it, and cast a Serum Visions. So I'll draw a card, and then I will scry 2, which I get to look at the top 2. And I will put both of those on the bottom. and then I will pass the turn.
First play of the game. Nice.
Yes.
I will
Real
take my
quick.
turn. I will play my forest after I've drawn my first card this turn, and then I pass the turn.
All right. Draw. I'm going to play Game Trail. When it enters the battlefield, you can reveal a mountain or forest card from your hand. If you don't, it comes into the battlefield tapped. I'm going to go ahead and reveal a mountain from my hand. And pass the turn.
One tap. I'll draw. I'll play a Wind-Scarred Crag. It untapped. I'll gain a life. And I'll pass turn.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw. Play a mountain as my land for turn, and then I will play a humble defector.
Ooh.
Yes, it is a great card. With that, I will pass the turn.
Yes. All right. I will take my turn. Draw. Then play a Plains, which is hard to say, believe it or not. I will tap all my mana for a Heron Blade Elite, which is a Vigilance 1/1 for now, but they grow with every human that enters, and then they can gain mana from it, or access their power. And then I pass my turn, sorry.
Yep. Gonna draw. Mountain. I go ahead and tap. And it's Kosai, Penitent Lord. It's a 0/5. As long as it has an enchantment or equipment and it has a counter on it whenever it attacks and deals damage to an opponent, then I get to draw that many cards, and it deals that much damage to each other opponent.
Nice.
Cool.
And I pass turn.
So I'll
Awesome.
untap. I'll draw. I'll play Plains for land. I'll tap all three. And I'll play Danita Kapashan Paragon. It has First Strike, Vigilance, and Lifelink, and auras and equipment spells I cast cost one less to cast. And I'll pass turn.
Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play a Forgotten Cave tapped, and then pay 2 for a Talisman of Creativity. Then I will go ahead and... I'm going to go ahead and activate Humble Defector to draw 2 cards, and I will send it over to you, Country Fried.
How much is that?
I'm tapping it for its ability, so I get to draw 2 cards, and then you gain control of it.
Oh, okay, I got you.
An
Alright.
interesting card for sure.
Yes, it is. And with that, I will pass the turn.
Alright. So the cool thing about that card is that you can sort of throw cards around and then, sort of gain favor with the others. For my turn, I
Yes.
untap and I draw. I will choose to play a forest, and then I play for 4 mana. I play Citadel Siege from Khans of Tarkir, and I will choose Khans because we are humans, and what that means is every beginning of combat on my turn, I may put 2+1 counters on target creature I control. I believe, Michael, you gave your only creature away.
Correct.
So at the beginning of my combat, I will put 2+1 counters on Heron Blade, who has Vigilance, so I don't have to tap her, but can still attack you, Michael, for 3.
Alright, I will take 3.
Alright. And then I have no 3 mana plays, so I will go ahead and pass.
All right. Michael, real quick on that creature. So I can tap it, draw a card, and then pass it.
Yeah, you get to choose who it goes to. I wouldn't mind getting it back.
Okay. Sounds good. So politics are in play. Right
Oh
on.
yeah.
Untap.
So what it also means that is that if they are playing together, we need to focus them down.
I guess it does, right?
Politics are heavily in play now.
All right. Oh man, so many. All right. So the power and toughness on that creature is 3.
It is a 2/1.
It's a 2. No, on Daniel.
It's a used to be a 1/1 and now
Oh,
it has
sorry.
2+1 counters, so it's a 3/3.
It's a 3/3. Okay. All right. So Daniel, yeah, I'll tap him, draw a card, and pass it back to you, Michael.
All right.
Sorry, it's 2 cards as well for Humble Defector.
Yes, it is 2
it 2?
cards.
Yeah,
Oh man.
yeah, it's really good
Right
if you
on.
pass it to each other.
Right on. I like this. Problem is it's a lot of cards in hand right now.
Well, that's
It
a good
can be,
problem
yeah.
to have.
Okay. So and then Andre, what's the power and toughness on your creature, if you don't mind?
It's a 2/2 with first strike, vigilance, and lifelink.
Awesome. Sounds great. Sounds great. I'm gonna go ahead and tap and chain reaction for X. So X is 4 because we have 4 creatures on the board, so it does 4 damage to all creatures.
Okay,
Oh.
so they all go bye-bye.
Well, no,
Yep.
mine's a 0/5.
Yes, not yours.
So,
That was very convenient.
it's weird how that happened, and I will pass turn.
Okay, so I'll untap everything. I'll draw. I'll play Mountain. And I'll tap 3 and I'll play an Ironclad Slayer. His ETB is that I may return or equipment card from a graveyard to my hand. I have nothing, so I'll
Tap, upkeep, and
Sorry.
draw. I will play a mountain as my land for turn, and then I will go ahead and play my commander, Zaffai, the Thunder Conductor. And that will be my turn.
Alright. I'll take my turn. Draw. Untapped as well. I will play a Canopy Vista, which enters untapped whenever I have 2 or more basic lands, which I have. And then I will play my commander as well for 4 mana, which is Leinore. She enters. Then at the beginning of combat on my turn, I may put a +1 counter on up to 1 target creature. Well, I have 1, so the choice was easy. That's for Leinore, and for Citadel Siege I'll put 2 additional +1 counters on her. So she is now a 3/7. And that was it, because Coven is not in effect yet. So I will pass my turn.
That was it.
That was it, yeah.
That was it.
Yeah, just a 3/7.
Seemed like a
Yeah,
pretty good turn.
no
to
big
me.
deal.
Seemed like a pretty good turn.
Well, you killed my creature that could have given me mana.
I didn't. Chain reaction did. So,
It was just collateral damage, let's say that.
yeah. Oh,
But that's why I
Open
needed a
house.
creature that doesn't get hit by that. So
right on. Right on. With Opal Palace in play, just a sec. I'm trying to think of what I'm gonna do here. That thing's a 3/7. Is that
Yeah.
what you said?
yeah,
Oh my gosh. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
It's only going to get bigger from there.
Mm-hmm.
well, it
Yep.
doesn't have to be
Alright.
that creature.
I'm gonna go for 3. Agitator Ant. At the beginning of my end step, each player may put 2 +1/+1 counters on a creature they control. I go to each creature that has counters on them, which means until my next turn, those creatures attack each combat step if able, and they attack another player other than myself if able.
Nice.
Okay, but it's optional, right?
What?
You don't have to take the
counters.
2 + 1 counters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You may put the 2 +1/+1 counters.
Okay. Sounds
Yep.
good.
Optional. All right, and with that, it's going to be the end of my turn, and I'm going to put 2 +1/+1 counters on Kosei.
All right.
Okay,
Then how that works is we go
I'll-
around the table. So Tap, you may choose if you want that as well, right? Is that correct?
I don't want.
Okay. Maechael?
I also will
won't
not be
take the
taking the 2 counters.
Me neither. I don't need them.
Okay, so I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna play a planes. I'm gonna play my commander, Wyleth Soul of Steel, and with the 2 remaining mana that I have, gonna play Blazing Sunsteel. I cannot equip it right now, so I'll just pass turn.
Alright, I will untap, upkeep, draw. Something. I will play a Blighted Cataract as my land for turn. Pay 2 to play an Is It Signet.
Nice. Ramp.
Then I will take a point of damage off of my talisman to play Veyron, Voice of Duality. And then I will pay 2 red to suspend Rousing Refrain with 3 time counters on it.
Right. So that's the spell that keeps coming back, right?
No, this one doesn't keep coming back. It just allows me to put it into suspend and then cast it in 3 turns from now for a reduced mana cost.
Oh.
It doesn't have
could you read
rebound on it. Yes. So it's a 5 mana spell it adds red for each card in target opponent's hand until end of turn. I don't lose the mana as steps and phases end, and then we exile. Oh no, you're right. It is the one that exiles and comes back. My mistake.
Okay.
Because it exiles when it goes off and then comes back with 3 time counters on it.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then it has the suspend 3 where you pay 2 mana instead of the full cost of 5, but you wait 3 turns for it to go off.
Yes.
My mistake.
Okay. No problem. Also, I want to
I'm not
note
very familiar with it. What's that?
that it's nice that we are all getting our game plan together here, I think. So, yeah, nice.
So that's the spell that keeps on giving.
Yes.
Exactly.
Right.
The song as well. That was your turn, sorry, Michael, right?
Yes, that was my turn.
All right. So I will take mine, untap, and draw. Okay. I will... guess. Play for 5 mana. Elite Skill Guard. When they enter, they bolster for 2, which means they put 2 counters on the creature with the least amount of toughness. Well, which will be themselves. Yes. And when I attack with Leinore, which I should have taken the counters after all, I can tap 1 creature. I think I will use that to my advantage. Yeah. I'll put 1/1 counter on Leinore for Lenore's ability, and then 2 more for Citadel Siege, making it a 6/10. Then I will attack Country Fright and tap their Big Monk.
You're tapping
then-
my monk.
Yeah, when I attack. And
How
then
much is that?
6 damages it is from my commander.
Does it have trample?
No, you can still block it.
All right, then yeah, I'll block with agitator.
All right, cool. All right, so that was my turn, and I'll pass.
Okay. And I can untap, right? There's no freeze effect on him.
No, none at all.
Right.
Oh yeah, so I will lower your life. Oh no, I can't. So country. Oh, you haven't been tapped. Sorry, you haven't been attacked.
What's that?
No, I didn't hit your life total. My mistake.
No, you're fine. You're fine. All right. Orin Reef at the Vastwood. It comes into play tapped.
All right.
I'm going to go ahead and pay the 1 for Opal Palace. Tapping, bringing in my commander. Comes in with a +1/+1 off of Opal Palace since this is its first turn entering the battlefield. And that will be my turn. At the beginning of my end step, though, I get to put a +1/+1 counter on each modified creature I have.
Ooh.
Or both.
So that's a better proliferate for your creatures at least.
Pretty
Okay, it's not
much.
better, but it's a proliferate sort of.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so my turn.
Yes.
Okay, I'll untap, I'll draw. So I'm gonna tap all 5. I'm gonna play a Mask of Avacyn and equip it to my commander. It gives it +1/+2 and X-proof.
Okay, nice.
And so now it's 3/2. And I think that's gonna be my turn for now. I'm just gonna put this here. It's 3/4, sorry.
Yeah.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. Oh, this ticks down as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go ahead and tap 6 for Sunbird's Invocation. It's an
Oh, dear.
enchantment, and whenever I cast a spell from my hand, I get to reveal cards from the top of my library equal to its mana cost and cast a spell among them for less than its mana cost for free.
Mm.
Sounds very good to you.
Yes. With that, I will pass.
All right, I will untap all my stuff. Then I will draw. I will play a forest. And I will tap 3 mana, and this is a little bit clunky here, but I will enchant. Hard choice. I think I still had to get. Oh no, I didn't. No, so I will, I think, choose tap for mana with this curse. What it means is that whenever one of your non-token creatures dies, I get a +1 counter, and they get exiled instead of. Oh, sorry, I don't get a counter. I get a 1/2 green spider with reach, and your creature gets exiled.
Okay.
Also, do we want to note that the Sunbird's Invocation is a really strong card? And it might need to be removed, is that correct?
Does the
Makes
person with the
sense.
creature that's how big right now?
Right now it's a 6/10.
Yeah, until combat.
That's why I say this before combat. Okay, Well, let's not do that then. I will put at the beginning of my combat, I will put a +1 counter on Elite Skill Guard, and then 2 more. Again, with the same reasoning. I will then attack country for 7 and tap your Big Monk again, because they shouldn't really be fighting.
Peaceful monk.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
So you're attacking through a 7.
Well, it's a 7/7.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And you're tapping my monk.
Okay, then that was a mistake.
And then what was
It's a 7/8.
what was- the other one is 7/8?
Yeah, this is 7/8 now.
So your commander's 7/8.
My commander is a 6/10.
Oh,
This
your
creature that's
commander's
attacking you is a 7/8.
10. Okay. Alright, I take 7.
Okay, cool.
Got you. I understand.
Yeah, you just seem like a fighty threat, so I like to attack you while I can. That's my reasoning behind that.
I have attacked nobody so far.
Well, you seem dangerous still, so I will pass my turn to you.
Alright. No sweat. Oh, I can't wait till we do upgrades. Alright, draw.
Is that a threat?
No,
Is that a threat?
No, not at all. Never, man. I don't threat.
A threat, it's a promise.
Exactly. I was gonna say that.
Oh dear.
Oh god.
Alright. So land for turn. How do I want to do this? Okay. So 2. Five. Genesis Hydra.
Ooh.
When I
Okay.
cast a spell, I reveal the top X cards of my library, which is going to be 5, and I may put a non-land permanent card with mana value 5 or less from among them onto the battlefield and shuffle the rest of my library, and it comes in with 5+1/+1 counters.
Nice.
So I'm going to reveal 5.
You almost have more than counters than me.
Is that a bear umbra there?
That kind of looks like a bear umbra.
That's a good protection, right? Or,
So it's a totem armor. If a chanted creature would be destroyed instead, remove all damage from it and destroy the aura. But enchanted creature gets +2/+2, and whenever this creature attacks, untap all lands. I'm gonna go ahead and use this and attach it to my commander.
so that's a 9/9 right now?
It is an 8/8 right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and it was back on the bottom and ran shuffled, so I gotta shuffle my library for that. Are you guys okay if I do that on after my turn?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
So we can go ahead and push. All right, so with that, let's see. So it's an 8/8. And then when an aura and equipment comes into the battlefield under my control, I create a 2/2 red spirit token.
Yeah.
It has menace.
So for all clarity,
Great.
you got that for the Bear Umbra, right?
What's that?
You get the spirit for the Bear Umbra that enter the battlefield because it's an enchantment.
Correct. All right. Andre,
Yep.
sending 8 your way.
Doesn't have trample or anything, right?
Nope.
So I'll block with my Ironclad Slayer.
It is whenever it attacks, I untap, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I was just making sure it wasn't a deal.
Daniel, because
Yeah.
of the curse, I gotta exile this, right?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, so it's exiled.
And I get a 1/2 spider
Yes.
when I find it. Here it is. Nice thing about playing with precons is you do have the tokens for it.
Yes.
Yes, for sure.
Although I will say some of the precons come with a few too many, or a few too little of certain tokens.
Yeah, correct. Like spiders.
Yeah.
Okay, so with that, now, what happened? I'm sorry. Andre, did you block?
I blocked, yes, with my Ironclad Slayer.
Got you. Okay. All right, guys. I do apologize. I'm gonna have to shuffle real quick.
No problem.
No
Or
problem.
Actually, no. I think I can wait. I think we're all shuffling.
Oh
We're
dear.
all shuffling, okay.
Are we about to wheel?
Well, that's something
Yep.
that you don't want to reveal.
So, Collision of Realms. Each player shuffles all creatures they own into their library.
Oh,
Each
no.
player who shuffled a non-token creature into their library this way reveals cards from the top of their library until they reveal a creature card and then puts that card onto the battlefield and the rest on the bottom of their library in random order.
All right. I will choose to have my commander go back to the command zone.
For me, the same.
So
Yeah,
then
me
the
too.
question is, since this is a shuffle and everything, not really damage, does Bear Umbra fall off and the commander stays, or the commander goes back?
So Bear Umbra falls off because the creature is no longer on the battlefield.
Okay, so that does fall off. It goes to the graveyard, but this
Yep.
goes back to the command zone, right?
You can choose. You can either shuffle it back in or put it into the
Right.
command zone.
Yeah, no, it's going to the command zone.
You could have told me earlier. I wouldn't have blocked.
I'm sorry. Had to reset the board state. Oh.
Oh, for
hey,
sure, for sure.
What happened right there?
You hear monk back?
Yeah.
All right, and then
Whoa.
Andre, you don't have to do anything.
No.
Correct.
Yeah, so it's your turn, I guess.
Crackling Drake.
Oh
Nice.
my gosh.
So
You
is
also
that
draw
a
a card.
cast trigger or just put into play?
Just put it into play.
Okay, so then yeah, I draw the card.
Mhm.
Yep. Onto the battlefield. That's
All
it.
right.
For me, I will. So you keep revealing, right? Or is that not correct? Do you stop
I
when?
believe you reveal until you hit a
No,
creature,
you,
correct?
Yeah, you reveal until you hit a creature.
I will get an 8/8 back. For that.
You got a what?
I get a Furthurous Gearhulk. It has trample. When it enters the battlefield, distribute 4+1 counts among any number of target creatures you control. Since I control
Yeah.
1, I will
Daniel,
get 4
You
plus
have
1.
an
I
8/8.
just wanted to let you know this, Daniel. I
What?
did that for you.
Yeah, thank you.
For you.
Thank you.
You're
I think all that is paid here. Thank you very much.
Yep, that's my turn. That's my
Okay,
turn.
so I'll untap. I'll draw. So, Michael, can
Yes.
you tell me what that enchantment does again?
My Sunbird Invocation.
Yes.
Whenever I cast a spell from my hand, I reveal X amount of cards from the top, which is the CMC or MV of the card that I cast from hand, and I can cast a spell from that revealed amount of cards that cost X or less.
Okay.
I think, if we're being completely honest with everyone, the
Mhm.
very large Trampley Boy over there that gets larger every turn rotation is probably a bigger threat than the Sunbird's Invocation right now.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you never know what gets out of the Sunbird's Invocation though.
This is
Daniel,
true.
Honestly, Daniel, I can't believe that he's picking on you like that, but, you know, we'll just...
will say
I just got this from Country.
chaos- Yeah, the chaos of what could come from this, or the fact that I could hit absolutely nothing that I can cast, versus the visible threat on the board.
That's true, but I don't really have anything to to do about the visible threat on the board, but I might have something to do about the possible threat that you have. So
I'm just saying, you're in red and white. Odds are you have more artifact destruction than you do enchantment destruction.
It is an artifact creature, the Furtherous Scarrow.
oh, it is an artifact creature.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you think, country?
I think with the politics in play, you should. I got a monk, man. I'm gonna be passive. Choose your politics wisely.
I will be honest with you. The Sunbird's Invocation can be scary. I won't deny that.
Yeah.
But what is scarier? Something that could do something, or something that is going to hit face?
Okay, Tap.
Not
Tap.
even. It's not
Wait,
even a
hold up.
likely.
I have a better deal for you. So
Okay.
what we will do right now is I destroy the Sunbird's Invocation, and you do not destroy the Furtherous Gearhulk, because I will attack Maechael with it.
Oh man.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so next
Let
thing
me-
you
let
do,
me-
in response,
wait,
I will
wait,
do
wait.
that.
Just let me think a little bit.
Sure.
Okay, but I won't destroy it now, right?
Right. So for the next turn rotation, because I will be attacking Maechael with it, then we can see.
Okay. I'll take that deal.
Okay, cool. So I can do it right now, but after the first thing you do, I will play this spell.
Okay. In that case, I think I'm just gonna tap 4 and play a Nodric Lunarch Marshal.
All right.
And
Okay.
that's
In
it.
response to the Lunarch Marshal, so I will tap 4 mana and play Ruinous Intrusion, exile target artifact or enchantment. Put X+1 counts on target creature you control where X is the mana value of the permanent exiled this way.
So Invocation gets exiled.
And how much mana value did it have?
6.
Okay, so this will get 6 counters on it to get 10 counters in total. It's a 14/14 trampler right now.
Ow.
So remember when I said the big threat on the board? The
I
big
do.
threat just got bigger, and the way to answer it is now exiled.
But
Okay.
that's another way to
I mean,
to
it's
answer
my
it.
first game, so I have an excuse. It's my first game.
No, I think it was a good choice for you, because now I won't attack you with it and you can still protect yourself.
It benefits you directly, tap for mana, but it does not benefit the table.
It
I get
doesn't
it, I get
benefit Maechael, because I promised to attack you with it.
Well, eventually there is gonna only be one other person that you can attack with that thing.
This is true. So, tap, was that your whole turn?
Yes, it's your turn now. Sorry.
Okay. No, you're fine. I was just making sure that there wasn't anything else happening. I
Tap,
will
I
untap.
hope you're building walls, man. I hope you're building walls.
So I will play an island as my land for turn. I will then tap 5 for a Rionia. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to take this down. The rousing refrain goes down to 1 counter. I will play a Rionia Fire Dancer. We'll hear more about her in a second.
Okay.
First, we're going to pay 2, and we are going to resculpt your Verdurous Gearhulk.
See, he had an answer all along. He just wanted to use
Yes.
you.
I
It gets
knew we had
exiled, right?
something like that.
Well, okay, this was going to go somewhere else, but yeah, it's exiled.
Yeah, see?
You get a 4 blue and red elemental out of that.
A
I
4/4.
always believed in you, Michael.
See?
Uh,
we knew this all along. I knew you were going to do that, so.
Yeah. So then we will go ahead and move to combat from the second main. Rionia will trigger, and she will make a copy of Kraken Drake that will enter the battlefield and then gain haste. Because I've only cast 1 instant or sorcery this turn, I only get 1 copy.
Whoa, that's a lot of copies you can get for that.
Yeah. So the token copy will ETB. I will draw a card. I will declare attackers, and I will hit you for 2 in the air.
Okay.
Daniel.
Yeah, I have to take that because my elemental you gave me doesn't fly for some reason.
Yes. And then that will be my turn.
Okay. Well, I will take my turn. With all of the bloodiness prevented, I will draw my card.
Still a very peaceful table right now.
Yeah, very peaceful, fiery elemental that I just got from Maechael, which was a gift, of course. So I'll play a forest. And I will have to pay 6 whole manas for my commander this time. Which still didn't get to do what she wants to do. So sad. But it's a 0/4 as it enters. I will get to put a +1 counter on her. And I will choose to put 2 +1 counters on the 6/6 I have. And then I guess not attack. And then I will pass my turn.
Things got a little crazy, guys.
A little.
Just a little. It's fine.
It's a lot of chaos on the field.
It is a ton of chaos on the field. All right. Let's see. There's things I want to do, but it's 2 extra for the commander this time, right?
Correct. It's 2 extra every time it goes out of play.
Yeah. Just making sure there wasn't a rule in place there that I didn't know about. So let's see. It's going to be 6 total, but I'm going to go ahead and tap Opal Palace to bring it in with 2 +1/+1 counters also.
Nice. That's good synergy.
And yeah, I'm not attacking anything. That was my turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna attack.
Mana.
I'm gonna draw. Oh, sorry. I was fine, right?
No, you're fine. You're fine. It's
Okay.
his end step. I put another +1/+1 counter on him.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna pass turn.
All right.
Not
On
do
your end
anything.
step, I'm
Yeah.
going to ask, who has the most cards in hand?
I have
Not me.
5.
I have 5.
5? Okay. So then I will untap. On upkeep, this will tick down to 0. I will target Country Fried, and I will get 5 red mana, and then it'll go back into exile with 3 more time counters on it.
Damn, that's a lot of mana.
So that triggers Rionia once for her ability, so I will keep track of that with this die right here for the amount of spells I've cast this turn, and then I will draw a card per turn. And I will draw the card that I feel should never be in a precon, as long as it has more than 1 color, and play it as my land per turn, Temple of the False God.
Okay.
I like Temple of the False God.
I like it for monocolor that's not green, but I do not like it in anything that has more than 2 colors.
Well, you only have 2.
Right. Well, yeah, but I'm saying even in 2, it's kind of a stretch because it's a dead card for the first 5 turns of the game, and then late game, a ritual is better than a Temple of the False God.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have 5 red mana to use, and I'm going to use all 5 of that and a blue to cast my commander.
All right.
Okay.
Then I'm going to guess I'm gonna pay 6. Yeah. Don't really want to do that, but I'm going to. I'm gonna pay 6 for a Charmbreaker Devils.
All right. What does it do?
So at the beginning of my upkeep, I return an instant or sorcery card from my graveyard at random to my hand, and then whenever I cast an instant or sorcery, it gets +4/+0 until end of turn.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Spell table brought it up as a tropical island.
It's definitely not a tropical island.
You're cheating, Michael. You're cheating.
For me, it's a Lore Seeker Stone. So.
Oh, here, see if I can fix this.
Oh no, no problem. I get what it does.
No,
There you go.
You're fine.
All right. So then I will move to combat. Rionia will trigger from the single spell or the single instant or sorcery cast, which will then enter as a copy of Crackling Drake, which will draw me a card.
Great.
And then I will move to combat, and Daniel, I'll hit you for 2 in the air again.
Again, yeah, I just wanted to stretch the word again, but that's okay. I have nothing to do about that.
I would like to stretch that you exiled my big creature, Pumbert. And
Yeah, I think that was a legit thing to do. So
it was, but I feel like there's.
I want to stretch that you destroyed my big creature too.
Well, yeah, because you blew up my stuff.
Okay, no, sure.
With that, I'll pass the turn.
Okay, cool. I will take mine and untap, draw. Ooh, draw 1 card. Okay, weird. I will pay 5 mana to play Bestial Menace. What it says is you get a 1/1, a 2/2, and a 3/3, and they have to be a snake, a wolf, and an elephant, which I just flipped out of there. Then finally, I think I will be able to use my commander's ability, truly. So at the beginning of my combat, I will let's see. So how big are your creatures, Michael?
I have a 3/4, a 2/4, a 1/4, and a 4/4.
Okay.
And you're not even the Coven deck. So,
Correct.
True. How dare you? I will put a 1/1 counter on my elephant and 2+1 counters on my elemental, and then attack you, Michael, with my... Oh wait. Then, sorry, at the beginning of combat on your turn, put a +1 counter on up to 1 target creature you control. Then if you control 3 or more creatures with different powers, draw a card. So that happens after that. And then I will attack you, Michael, with a 8/8 that you gave me.
I'm sorry, what was the power and toughness on that?
8/8.
8/8?
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to, but I'm going to throw Zaffai under the bus there.
Alright. Killed by your own elemental.
Yep.
That is Student of Vermate, probably. Okay. So I forget if I played it land this turn, which often happens. So I will pass my turn to country.
so 3 for Sword of a Vengeance. 3 to equip.
All right.
Sorry. So he's got a +2/+0, and yeah, it does first strike, vigilance, trample, and haste. So he's a 2/5. Man, This kind of feels like things are falling flat here, guys.
That's a shame.
Yeah, it is, man, for me. All right, and in step, I'll +1/+1 counter. And we had the equipment that came into play, so the spirit, the 2/2 red spirit with menace.
All right.
So there we go.
That was the
You
end of
also
your
put
turn.
a counter on the
Yeah.
monk.
What's
Oh
that?
yeah.
You also put a counter on the monk because the equipment is modified.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
believe
man,
so.
that tells you about how much I've been doing modified. Plus, I do the tap with Oran Reef, where creatures that came in this turn get a +1/+1 counter.
There you go.
Yeah. See, it's not falling flat yet.
Boom.
Baboom.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay, so I'll just draw. Play a land, finally.
Good.
And I'm gonna pay 5 for Wyleth to return.
All right.
And I'll just pass turn right now.
Okay.
Okay. Untap. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just count my mana up real quick. This will tick down on upkeep, and then I will draw for turn.
Mhm. You were going to check if 9 mana was enough.
Yes, which I think it might be. I'm going to play Study Hall as my land for turn. And then I'm going to pay 6 mana to tap and sacrifice my Blighted Cataract to draw 2 cards.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
Sorry. I missed a trigger before I do that. At the beginning of upkeep, I return an instant sorcery card at random from my graveyard to my hand. So I will shuffle these and then country. Left or right?
Go left.
Left?
Yep.
Okay.
Is it from
I
only
got
your
Serum Visions
library,
back to
or
hand.
is it from a random library, Michael?
No, it's a random graveyard or card from my graveyard randomly.
Oh, from your graveyard randomly. Yeah, right. So I knew the other devils
Yes.
that would choose a graveyard randomly.
Let's see. From there, I think that actually changes how I'm going to play this turn.
All right. So
I
what
will
card
not
did
be
you get?
doing
Sorry.
Blighted Cataract. I got Serum Visions back to hand.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm going to pay 4 for a Talrand Sky Summoner. Whenever I cast an instant or sorcery, I make a 2/2 blue Drake off of Talrand.
Okay.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
This is yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Then from there, I will tap the Study Hall and my Is It Signet to make a blue mana, and I will have a single red mana floating.
Mhm.
And then I will also have a storm count of 1 when I cast Serum Visions.
Yeah.
Which will draw me a card. And then will make me a 2/2. As soon as I find that, there we go. A 2/2 Drake.
Yeah.
How many tapped lands does everyone have? I see
I've got
7.
7.
5.
I've got 7.
5.
7, 5, and 5, so 17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Okay.
I said that you were ticking time though.
Yes. I'm going to tap out
Mm-hmm.
and play Mana Geyser to net 17 red mana,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
which
Okay.
puts me up to 18 floating red mana and 2 instants or sorceries cast.
Mm-hmm.
I will then use 7 of that mana, putting me back down to 11 open, to cast an Inferno project, which is a 0/0 with trample that ETBs with X 1/1 counters on it, where X is the total mana value of instants and sorceries in my graveyard, which currently is 10.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. No, currently is 8.
Okay. So it's an 8/8
Much better.
Yeah, so that comes in as an 8/8.
with reach,
Trample.
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 Yes.
Okay.
And sadly, that's all I can do. So I lose the 11 mana that's floating. I move to combat, at which point I will make
2 dragons.
2 copies. Sorry, no, 3. I've been this whole time reading the cards. Remember that, everyone.
Gotcha.
Rionia
Tip.
triggers and makes X, where X is the amount of instants or sorceries plus 1.
Okay.
So I'll make 3 crackling drakes.
Wow. You could have hit me for 2 more every turn and drawn a card.
Yes. So I only have, this is where I was talking about the tokens don't actually stack up, so I'll have 3 copies of Crackling Drake.
Yeah.
They will ETB, they will draw me 3 cards, or 1 card each.
Yeah. See,
Okay.
do you guys see that this is a lot of value?
Yes.
It is, but I'd like to point out this is a lot of value that had nothing to do with Sunbirds Invocation.
No, not yet, but it would have been. Because
And
these
then,
cards would have been cast for free.
True. The second spell also triggers Talrand and makes a second Drake.
Yeah,
Mhm.
agreed.
With that, I will go ahead and declare attackers, and does anyone have anything with flying or
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay, then I will send.
Hang on. Yep. Nope.
Okay, I will send 2 Drakes at tap, 1 at each Daniel and country.
Each
Okay,
Daniel-
so
they are- There are currently 3 4s.
Yeah. No.
3/4,
Yeah.
so I'll take 6, right?
And we take 3.
Correct.
Alright, down to 33.
And then after exile.
All of us. Oh, no. Can't we go to 30?
Yeah, because you smacked me that one time.
Yeah, because I thought that you were the dangerous one, but I was wrong.
Yeah.
And then this is tapped as well. My bad.
Okay. Alright.
All right, and that's my turn.
Yeah. Okay. I will take mine. And untap my boys, my party goers, and then draw. Okay. Well, we have to go to combat first. Let's see. Yeah, I think I will put a +1 counter on my wolf, who is howling so proudly at the night. I don't know, how can you party with an elephant, a snake and a wolf, but okay. I will put 2 +1 counters. Oh wait, for that effect, I will get a card as well. Then I will put 2 +1 counters on my elemental that Maechael gave me, and they will attack you, Maechael. It's a 10/10 now.
All right, I will throw a Drake under it and chump.
Okay, it's something. I'm helping the cause. Then I shall play a Life Crafter's Bestiary. I'll put it here or something. So at the beginning of my upkeep, I scry 1, and whenever I cast a creature spell, I may pay green mana. If I do, I may draw a card. I have to draw a card. Then, well, why would you pay the mana otherwise? But very sadly, that will be my turn as well. So I will pass my turn to Country Fried.
Alright. For 4. All shat the haze seed. All lashed the haze seed. Is that right? When it enters the battlefield, it comes in with a +1 counter for each other red creature you control, and a +1/+1 counter for each other green creature you control.
Okay.
I can pay 1 and remove a +1/+1 counter and deal 1 damage to a target creature, and or create a 1/1 green sapperling token. So it's going to come in, and that's a red green, and that's a red and a green, so it comes in with 4.
Is the devil isn't the devil a red creature as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a red spirit.
Okay. Good.
And then I'm going to play Concord with the Kami. At the beginning of my end step, I can choose 1 or more. If I have a +1/+1 counter on a target creature, I can put another counter on it. I can draw a card if I control an enchanted creature, or I can create a 1/1 colorless spirit creature token if I control an equipped creature.
Okay, good.
So the only thing I don't have
It's an enchantment.
is the enchantment. So I'm going to go ahead and put a +1/+1 counter on each creature that came in this turn, which is this. And then we got another red spirit token because the enchantment came in. So it comes in with it has the 1/1 counter off of this as well.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go ahead and go to my end step where, oh, well, I guess I should have done that at my end step, huh? That's all right. It's my bad. I'll do it next time.
Sure.
So I create the 1/1 for the equip. I proliferate modified creatures off of this. And then I'm going to go ahead and put a +1/+1 counter extra on my monk.
Okay.
And that is kind of my standstill right now, guys. Hey, if it's okay with you guys, I'm going to mute my mic, jot down the stairs real quick, and grab my food.
Sure.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
All right, I'll be right back. But yeah, that's my play, and on to you, Andre.
Okay, cool. So I'll untap. I'll draw. I'll play a Sunhome Fortress of the Legion as my land for turn.
All right. Very Boros.
Yes, and I'll pay 1, 2, and 3. Now play an Unquestioned Authority. It's an enchantment. I'll draw a card when it enters the battlefield, and creature has protection from creatures, basically. I'll put it on my Wyleth. I'll draw a card.
Yes, sure.
And
So Odric doesn't have first strike on his own, does he?
no.
So,
Odric has nothing, basically.
one thing that I would like to say is you have that sword that when a creature deals damage to a creature that's equipped to it, you can deal any amount of damage, right?
Whenever a equipped creature is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to any target, yes.
Okay. Shall we kill Rionya together? So the 5-mana creature that gives Maechael a lot of copies of a creature every turn.
So I'm going to
It's,
throw this out there for the politics. Do you remember what happened with the Sunbird Invocation?
Yeah,
Yes,
I blew it up.
I guarantee you that if Rionya goes away, it's worse.
I do remember what happens.
Why is it worse?
Back.
Because I have more cards in hand now.
Yeah, you have a lot of answers already, so why should we give you more?
I'm just saying, whoever kills it, they incur my wrath.
Sure.
Whoever kills what?
They're trying to politic to kill Rionya, and I'm saying that given what happened with the Sunbird's Invocation, it's going to be worse this time in Retribution.
Okay, sure.
All right.
Well, we have to do something about it because otherwise we are under his pressure forever.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying that you can't do anything about it or that you shouldn't. I'm saying that whoever does it will be punished severely.
Yeah, so if you have a way to attack into my 4/4, I will block with it. The creature will be dealt 4 damage, and then you can kill Rionia. I don't know if you have a way to protect it.
Protect what?
So,
Whatever creature you attach the sword to.
The problem is you can't attack with your commander then because it has protection for my creatures. But maybe you have another plan. It's just a thing I wanted to propose.
Okay, so let me think about it a little bit.
Sure. Because you could also just attack with your commander and draw a lot of cards, so that might be better for you.
How much is that elephant? It's a 4/4?
It's a 4/4.
I mean, for what it's worth, even though I'm the person who's going to lose a creature out of this, that is a fair trade, and it probably is a smart line.
If you can protect Odric as well, I would say.
Well, yeah, it's absolutely the correct thing to do if you can protect Odric.
I can't. So that's the problem, right?
Yeah, I understand. No problem, you can also just attack Maechael. And draw a card.
Can't use Odric anyways. Odric has first strike, it won't take damage.
Odric doesn't have first strike.
But doesn't Wyleth?
No,
Yes, trample.
Wyleth has trample.
Sorry, that's my bad. For some reason I thought that Wyleth had vigilance and first strike, not trample.
He does look like that.
It had when I... Oh no, sorry, that was the Nita Compassion.
Ah, okay, that's...
Okay, so there's no way to do that.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So for now, I think I'll just pass.
Alright. You can still attack with your Wyleth, right? Because you have protection from creatures. That means that we cannot block Wyleth.
Oh yeah. Right, sorry. So I'll attack it just so I can get another card, and I'll attack I don't know who.
I mean, I'm assuming I'm the one who takes the hit.
Yeah, I think you, just because you have more life, basically.
Right, how much am I taking?
Just 2.
Just 2? Oh,
yeah.
But that is commander damage, so I will mark that.
Exactly. So, and I'll draw a card off of Wyleth. And yeah, that's my turn.
Alright, I will untap, do my upkeep triggers. This will count down to 1, and then Charmbreaker Devils will return one of these 3 randomly to my hand. Daniel.
I would like the middle one.
Left? Or the middle one?
Yeah.
Alright, Mana Geysers goes back to my hand.
Okay.
Daniel.
I'm sorry, I chose wrong.
I will then draw for turn.
He has a lot of mana now.
A lot.
I'm going to play an Exotic Orchard as my land for turn. And then I'm going to pay 5 for Mana Geyser.
Alright.
So Storm count 1. And
Yeah.
floating mana is, I see 1, 2,
I have 3.
3. Yep. Is that 9 over for you, Country?
Yeah.
You what?
Your tapped lands.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's 9. My bad.
And I only
And
have
then
3.
3 for you as well. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's 15 floating red mana. Then I'm going to use 7 of that, dropping down to 8. This all triggers Charmbreaker as well, so it currently has 2 instances of its ability. I'm going to cast Volcanic Vision, and I'm going to return Mana Geyser back to my hand.
Okay.
And it's going. Volcanic Vision is going to deal 5 damage to all creatures that you control. The 3 of you.
Okay.
and then this gets exiled as well.
Okay, so my wolves get removed. You lose 2 creature step for mana?
I lose 2, yeah.
Okay, so I get
lose 3.
spiders for that.
And my Yodric gets exiled because of your curse.
Yep.
Exactly.
And I lost 3 total.
Yep. And then I'm going to use 5 mana to recast Mana Geysers.
Sounds fun.
Mm-hmm.
Storm count up to 3. Triggers on Charmbreaker up to 3. I go down to 3, and then I go back up to 18. Floating red mana.
All right.
At which point I'm going to pay double blue. Yeah, double blue. Double blue. Actually, wait. No, before I do that, I'm going to pay 1 blue and sacrifice Blighted Cataract using 5 of the floating red mana, taking me down to 13 to draw 2 cards.
All right.
There we go.
That's
All right. Gonna use 10 of the mana to cast a Seething Song, and that'll take me back up to 15.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use 7 again, taking me down to 8. To cast Brass's Bounty.
Oh.
So I will then make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8
Mm-hmm.
treasure tokens.
All right.
Do.
So you have 16 total mana. Oh, more, because you still have all of your lands almost.
Yes, I have 3 lands and the Talisman and the Izzet Signet as well.
Okay.
From there, I'm going to use all 8 of the floating red mana and 2 blue.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I can't tap the Exotic Orchard for blue, so I will tap the Island and the Talisman of Creativity, taking a point of damage for that.
All right.
And I will cast Muse Vortex for 8.
Mm-hmm.
And I exile the top 8 cards in my library. I cast an instant or sorcery among them with mana value X or less, without paying its mana cost, and then put the exiled instant and sorcery cards that weren't cast this way into my hand, and the rest on the bottom of my deck.
Wow.
Sounds
Okay.
fair.
Yeah. So tick up the counters. Exile 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Okay.
And I got Surge to Victory. 8 Ale, a breaker, and that's it. So these are the ones I get to choose from. These ones have to go on the bottom of my library in a random order.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Oh man.
It's getting difficult to deal with.
I see infinite mana loops in the upgrade game. That's what I see.
Yeah.
is
Well,
definitely
I
possible.
don't have that, but I will have a little bit of ramp at least. So.
Yeah.
I'm going to play Surge for Victory as my free spell from the Muse Vortex,
Mm-hmm.
and I will exile Brass's Bounty
Okay.
with it. So creatures I control get +X/+0 until end of turn, where X is the card's mana value, so they all get +7. And then whenever a creature I control deals combat damage to a player this turn, I copy the exiled spell, and I may cast the copy for free.
Okay.
All right. You also forgot that you get a lot of drakes for that as well.
Yes, so I was keeping track of those separately because they
Good.
don't have haste.
So they don't matter right now.
Right.
Search for Victory also doesn't give haste or something.
No, it just gives a boost to power.
All right. Well,
But then I will...
it's going to be a lot of treasure.
Yeah. Well, it's not going to matter here, because this is just the trigger point. But the... Yes, I'll use 6 of the mana. Or, I'm sorry, 5 of the mana.
Mm-hmm.
and uptick again.
Okay.
I'm going to Aether Gale,
Yeah.
and I'm going to return. How many creatures do you have over there, Daniel?
Two untapped and one tapped.
Then I will return all 3 of countries, both of your creatures, and then your Lifecrafter's Bestiary to your hands as well.
To totally shut my next play down as well.
Yeah.
All right, and then with that, I will move to combat.
Okay.
I will make 8 copies of Inferno Project.
Okay.
That will ETB with, just a moment, 11, 13, 16, 21, 22, 23, +1/+1 counters on them.
Okay. Yeah.
They have haste and trample.
Super
Yeah.
fair.
Of course they do.
Well,
So I will
for
send-
in the case that we had some creatures to defend ourselves with, of course.
Yes.
Exactly.
Oh,
I will send 3 of them at each of you, Daniel and Country, and then the original and the remaining 2 token copies at you tap.
Okay.
How much damage is that? Enough?
That's 46, or I'm sorry, 69 to both Daniel and Country, and then 51 to you tap.
Okay. So I'll go to minus 36. I can't go to minus
So-
36.
I go to -39.
So I'm going to try and cast
Oh,
as a response Deflecting Palm.
what does that mean?
The next time a source of your choice will deal damage to you this turn, prevent that damage. If damage is prevented this way, Deflecting Palm deals that much damage to that source's controller.
So you can choose 1 creature to deflect?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah, because
What's
it's a single
biggest
target.
creature that you have.
A 23/23 is coming at you.
Okay, so I'll deflect that one just so I can do something, you know.
That's good.
Yeah.
I like that.
So then you and Michael both take 23 damage.
Well, so
I take the remaining at 23, right?
correct. So you take the 23 from the other token copy, and then you take the 8 from the original Inferno Project as well.
Agreed.
So 23 plus 8. How much is that?
That's
31, right?
31, yeah.
So I go
you're
down
at
to 2.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you go down to 10, right, Michael?
Correct. I will go down to 10.
I like
And
this.
I took 69. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Nice.
It's nice. Nice.
Okay, so I'm
I'm
dead.
sorry, what did I go down to? I was at...
You go
I
down
got
to
a 10.
10,
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. Took me a moment there.
and this goes to the graveyard.
So I had 6. Sorry, just a second. I have to find the card again. Copy the exile cards. Copy without paying its mana cost.
I got obliterated.
Yeah. So all 9 creatures I attacked with dealt combat damage to a player.
Yeah.
Or no, sorry, 1 did not. So
One
8
did
of
not,
them.
yeah.
8 of them did. So I will have 8 copies of Brass's Bounty go off,
Yeah.
which will put me at roughly 40 lands.
Or,
Sounds
treasure.
good for
40
you.
treasure tokens.
Yeah.
And then in my second main, I will pay 1 blue out of the treasures to cycle a Lonely Sandbar and draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
I will tap Study Hall to play Soul Ring. Oh, these go sorry. And then I guess I'll pay the 8 mana. Put me down to 11 there. So Zaffai is back out on the battlefield as well.
All right.
And then
So I'll untap.
should have attacked with the Charm Breakers as well. That was my folly.
I'll
You were
draw.
too confident.
I mean, every right though. So,
Yeah. But not every right, because if we had one answer, we could have stopped some.
So for Michael, I'm seeing infinite mana and.
I'll
all
just for
slow
shits and giggles, I'll deal 4 damage to you.
Okay.
Just so we, get a little
Boros
closer
charm
in
to the
life.
face.
Exactly.
I like your Boros way of thinking. There. That's good. You're really living your deck.
Exactly, we have to. And I think that's game, right?
I think
I
so,
have
because I
nothing
would
to do,
untap.
so yeah.
I would untap and draw, and then I would just go
Spell
All
off.
out.
completely off.
You would go berserk. So
Yeah.
yeah, man. Your
So, yeah,
deck
that's
looks
game.
insane. Like infinite mana, double combat steps. That would be crazy in that deck.
Yeah.
So
Agreed.
here's the funniest thing. Do you know what the very first thing I want to add to this is?
What is it?
Literally any way to shuffle the graveyard back into the deck.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It has no recursion. It just exiles everything.
Oh, okay,
Alright.
I got you.
So this deck dies to mill in a stiff breeze.
So,
Okay,
by the
so I
way,
need
that
to-
was a really cool game. I also want to
Yeah.
thank everyone for watching. I think that is the same for every content creator here on the online table. And
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yes.
Absolutely. Are we wrapping up? Is that? I mean, I
We
know
are
we're
wrapping
not
up.
playing again, but yeah, guys, if you don't mind, if you guys want to take a quick second and go around the table and just say something real quick,
sure.
you want to? So yeah, Daniel, go ahead, man. Start out.
Well, I know that the plans are, so we have been talking a little bit about this at the end of this game right now, to upgrade our decks, and then maybe play another game. So that will be interesting. We'll be taking the same budget for everyone to upgrade our decks and make an even more fun game out of this. So if you're interested in that, well, follow one of us on Twitter and you will hear about it. And yeah, other than that, just thank you for watching, and I always enjoy to hear the feedback on the videos we make. So leave a comment.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, for me, man, I had a lot of fun, guys. I've never done really just a precon out of the box, so it was a little interesting, especially kind of working with the deck, because when you build your own decks, you become super familiar with them, and
Yeah.
precons, you can read them and you can play around with them and just play test and stuff, but I don't feel like the same familiarity is there yet. So
Agreed.
hopefully it gets there with the upgrades and stuff. But yeah, as for Tap for Mana and Michael from Children of Alara and Daniel from Slow Unpacking, if you guys are watching this on my channel, definitely go give them all a shout and a thumbs up and drop that subscribe if you don't mind. And if you got any comments about it, hopefully you guys enjoyed the gameplay. And yeah, looking forward to another one, guys. I had a lot of fun. I really did. Michael, you're a little bossy on that table right now, bud.
True.
You're the target for next game.
I'll take it.
I was
Alright.
already targeting him because I'm spiteful. But Tap for Mana, your turn.
Yeah, so like everyone said, I had a lot of fun. This was my first Commander game, so it was a little, I'm still learning the ins and outs of politics and stuff like that. It's very different from Standard in that regard. That's what I usually play. I wanna say thank you to everyone here. Michael, Daniel, and John, because they had a lot of patience, and they were cool guys to invite me and stuff like that. So I really appreciate that. I appreciate anyone that's watching. Don't forget to follow and sub every one of our channels. I'm sure that you're gonna find a lot of content that you really enjoy. I'm looking forward to also have this upgraded. I feel it can do a lot more than what it showed. So hopefully the second game will be a little bit better. And I guess that's it. Thank you, everyone. I had a lot of fun, and Michael, take it away.
All right, with that, I'd like to say thank you to all three of you for having me here and being part of this. As noted before, I am Maechael1916, representing Children of Alara. If you're hearing this on our channel, by all means, please go follow Slow Unpacking, Country Fried, and Tap
Yeah.
People cannot recommend enough that you get in and try and play a game with them and watch their content.
So I guess that's it, right?
I also cannot wait until I'm the arch enemy of the next game.
No, only if you're popping off like
I
that.
put my food. I think
We
I
gotta-
put my food on the mat. Yeah, you will be the arch enemy of the next game.
Yeah.
We gotta